Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, no matter where you are in the universe. Hello to you. I always have to take a couple of seconds to say hello because this video cuts off. Um, yeah, anyways. So today I am just simply saying thank you. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for coming out to pop-up rallies um, across the city to support the Lee family. That was awesome. I got to tell you guys that story in a second. And thank you to all who are looking forward to the Rise TV interview with Ishmael Perez and myself on Sunday morning. The link is in my Telegram and on my Facebook. And yeah, just thank you for basically being alive. So you guys are going to enjoy this little update from the Calgary Newfie family. We went to a St. Leo's school on Wednesday and surprised. That's where it's not even a school, it's just a place where um, the pedo principal works. Anyways, so we set up a little rally outside for the Lees and basically let everyone know in the building that they were working with a pedo. And that guy wasn't even there, I don't think. And Michael Gallant, if you're watching, shame on you. I'm sure he's probably in hiding now because if I had 30 angry parents outside of my work yelling things that you did, I wouldn't show my face back at work ever again. In fact, you just stay where you are and yeah, you should really think about the things that were being said, like the military tribunals, that will be swift and just. And yeah, so it was awesome. And then the police showed up to walk out the last three people of the building. So we actually closed down for 2 hours and let everybody know. But people there was a few women again, like laughing, like, why are you laughing at someone having their children taken away? But big shout out to all the people who did come by and stop and talk, and it was very successful. A lot of people. I met a couple. I want to say, I know their names are George and Kiko, and hello. And he's from Haiti, and they know all about what's going on worldwide. And from Haiti, they even tried adopting children themselves and said that it was like so corrupt that they couldn't even participate in that kind of system. So yeah, they're very beautiful people who came up and were wanting to know what was going on the street corner, and even like teenage boys, like, how do you know this happened? Like really smart questions and things like that. So I think it's all up to us to show up for whatever it is you're going through right now, like as far as whether it's standing up for this family or another family, your own family, standing up for yourself. It's like really being present. There's a big shift that happened. I know a lot of people have felt it in the last few days. Like I felt super wonky last week where the day I felt, like I said, I was feeling a little bit off, but a lot of people are feeling that even here. So, um, just as a last couple of days. So we are going through these timeline shifts and upgrades and things happening to our bodies and all of the other stuff that is being realigned and readjusted for us. So it's actually, I think, harder for people to even stay mad at other people for a long time because those negative energies and vibrations are being flicked off. So it's our light is shining so bright right now that these little trolls are literally melting, like from the love that is coming out of our bodies and also the brightness. So just to think about it. So I'm gonna see I don't know if I can get the comments on. I'm have to use my phone still because it's making me sign on and go through this big process on my laptop, and I refuse. So I can only upload videos on my laptop. Yeah, it's ridiculous. So that's what's going on. I am on Truth Social, Raven Moonstone, And I do have another Twitter account. It's at one Raven Moonstone. And my other at Raven Moonstone is still suspended. So Elon, you want to hook a sister back up, and also email me whichever email I hook that thing up and said, hey, you need a password reset. I don't even know where Twitter goes to in the emails anymore, because it's been 2 years since I've been banned. So, um, all the things that are happening. I want to talk about the DJT little video where he started out with my fellow Americans. He talked about giving thanks, praying. He talked about a storm. He talked about a lot of interesting things. And yeah, so keep your thoughts super positive and manifest this higher timeline where we're going to be free. And there's a lot of things that are really making sense, but some people just have to be shown. Like, honestly, I heard the other day, oh, well, it doesn't matter that there's some big fraud going on with the FTX. And I'm like, it's literally tying the teachers union and other things together. So where their money is just being written off, like teachers' pensions are being written off because of human trafficking. It makes no sense. Oh, there the comments popped up. You would think that the Catholic Congregation should be backing this family. Oh yeah, you think? Like, oh man, it's quite sad actually. There's a whole list of people that I did on the charts, but I didn't include like Trudeau's office sent them back a letter. They're like, oh yeah, speak to this person, your Minister of Children's Services. Like, they just got bumped around every letter they sent. So there's this family, yes, they have filed their C&Ds. So Christopher James has been working with them. Their case number 12, if you want to go on to a Warrior Calls and watch that their story is on his channel. And Jesse Howe from the Missing Link has been doing shows with them. And then don't forget all of these other videos that are floating around. So sharing is caring. And the more people who are aware that this it continues to go on right now in our system, and the more people that know, obviously, I believe that there's a higher manifestation of timeline, a reunification and justice for all. So I really do think that if we're all believing that all children should be returned to their rightful parents and loving parents, then that's what's going to happen. So I'm going to do a quick card reading, and yeah, and then I'm gonna go on a little adventure today, and I'll tell you about it another day. So when you know, you know. But try and keep your thoughts as positive as possible, and get rid of those triggers that are holding you down into a lower vibration. Anything that's holding you down into a lower vibration. By the way, before I forget, I want to give a shout out to Sarah Connor, Canadian Patriot, on Telegram, and Agent A1. If you haven't noticed, they do post a lot of excellent links and do a lot of deep dives onto many people here in our country. And I just pulled 4 cards. Well, looky, cookie. We have, well, I'll just do it this way. Perception, okay, which we keep getting. It's your perception. Birth, rebirth. I love it. Risking everything you know. That's the risk card. Okay, we got this quite a bit in 2020 because we were told we were all cuckoo. But here's the novice card. We're still all learning. We're learning, obviously. We're always learning. But the novice is about innocence, beginner, ignorance, a new skill, practice, unstable curiosity. It's also the number 5, so about change and things happening. So I love it. I love how people's perceptions are changing. They're finally getting a clue to some of the things that have been going on Twitter because of what Elon's been posting. And just enjoy the show. People who are still getting wrapped up in whether people are good or bad, you're missing the point of disinformation, distraction, and the art of war. So just follow your gut instinct and know that some of the information has to be done in a way to fool the enemy, if you will. So I still occasionally will get notes about this person or the other person, and that's irrelevant if it just is. So when you come to a state of detaching from a lot of these storylines that are happening and just sitting in your own vibration, either with nature or however you meditate or frequencies or what have you, it comes to a point where it's like, even when I was thinking about, when my kids had a horrible separation or a breakup, I just said at one point, it's neither that person is wrong or that person is wrong. It's just that you guys had a chemical reaction that didn't keep agreeing with each other, and now you're on two different timelines, so you go a different way. It just is. It's not wrong or right. Nobody, like assigning blame to anything right now is irrelevant, because it's a lower vibe, guilt, shame, blame, all of that stuff. So we're just here to bring awareness and detach from the emotions that are constantly triggering us into a more negative, more negative place. So, goodness. So yes, I will be going on a little vacation. I don't know how much videoing I'll be doing the beginning of December for a bit, and yeah, just doing some healing for myself. And I kind of want to be like, I haven't really been participating in a lot of like online stuff. I'll get on there like in the morning or in the evening, and there'll be like thousands of messages, and I really want to see all of the information. But you have to really come to a point where it's like, okay, we already know some of this stuff, and sitting in some of these timelines for too long, when we should be manifesting is where I'm focusing on. So that's kind of what I'm trying to get to a better place of, is focusing on more positive outlines and outcomes instead of focusing on what happened in this situation or that situation. It's just more of a point of my own personal reflection, but it's made me a lot happier. I've spent a lot of time just being quiet in the last little bit and doing a lot of my own healing. So it does help because, yeah, it just is. We are, and it's interesting, all of these vibrations and feelings and um, the flux of information. Like even this morning when that video that I watched with my fellow Americans on it, I was like, maybe this is part of the way it gets disclosed to us, is that we get told over different streams to awaken us. So I want to point out, from the last week, I did a couple videos. One was called Historically Large. If you didn't watch it, it's kind of worth it, because they did a geometria in there that had um, Elon saying rock solid. Well, he also texted something else, tweeted something else, and I also did the geometry on both, equaled divine plan 888. So we are coming to a better place of understanding, or more understanding, better vibrations. Everything is moving along. I love how everything is working. To me, it's awesome. So, but please share the video. I did put the links for the Calgary Newfie family Rumble video into the chart video here on my YouTube channel. I haven't been able to load it onto Rumble yet because I've got the phone versus the laptop issue going. I still haven't figured out some of this technology, and I'm not sure if I'm supposed to. It's just like, so, and I wanted to see if you could see how golden. No, you can't see in this light. It kind of looks like they're still brown, but I made my one of my friends look at my eyes in the light, And then asked her what color they were without any prompt, and she was like, "They're like gold hazily color." And I'm like, "Yeah, my eyes used to be dark brown like yours." It's very strange how our bodies are getting upgraded. Oh, and the thing on my leg, if everybody wants to know, is I've been using some of Kat's amazing hemp skin stuff on it, and also been having borax and Epsom salts baths, and it has taken it down. Now it only looks like I got shot in the leg. It's like a scar about this big, and it's healing around there quite a bit. So whatever was detoxing literally since the beginning of COVID, like this thing has been on my leg, like it was disgusting for almost 3 years. But it's finally coming to an end of its journey, which I think is very interesting. So yeah, our bodies are going through these fluxes, and I did find that when I fell the other day, like I did hurt myself. I'm not gonna lie about that, but it doesn't hurt as long as it used to. So I think that's also another upgrade that's coming. Or maybe my body's just like, oh, you fell like that 15 times. It's you'll be fine. I don't know what it was, but anyways. But please be kind to yourself because we're all one. So if you're not kind to yourself, then you're not kind to the rest of us. That's how I believe in vibrations. So try and enjoy your days and do a lot of self care. That's super important. Drink lots of water, which I'm super dehydrated. Mm, very windy here today, and get plenty of sleep. But do your manifestations or prayers or whatever you want to call them. And um, yeah, I'm going to be doing a nice little chat this weekend on Sunday morning. It's 8 o'clock my time on Sunday morning on Rise TV with Ishmael Perez and Greg and the team over at Rise. I'm looking forward to that. And it's 10 o'clock Eastern time on Sunday morning, the 27th. This Sunday already. Time has flown by so fast. And I'm like, what are we talking about? But we are going to be talking about very galactic, interesting things that are very fun. So I'm very awe. People have been doing a lot of crying. Oh, happy birthday! Happy birthday. I can't see your name because my phone is so broken. I think it's Nancy. Like my phone screen, I can't see hardly any comments that unless they go all the way up to the top of the phone because the whole bottom of the screen is smashed. That's when I had my day. But nice t-shirt I'm wearing, nice Mandela today, and to manifest the connection in the higher vibrations of love. So, light and love to everybody. I appreciate your time. I appreciate all your energy in manifesting and reunification of timelines for this family and just for all children to be returned. So, have a happy Thanksgiving for the people in the States, even though I don't believe in these holidays things. I don't, but I do believe in giving thanks every day. So, give thanks to all of your family and friends just for the awareness and for the lessons in the timelines that we've learned in the last 3 years. So I love you guys so much. Take care. Light and love.